When Stephen Hendry missed this high-stakes black ball, he lost far more than just a Masters title. It also marked the end of his reign as the Emperor of Snooker. A young Mark Williams may have looked raw and untested back then, but he, alongside Ronnie O'Sullivan and John Higgins as part of the iconic class of 1975, was already ready to take over the sport's top tier. This was the final frame of the 1998 Snooker Masters final. Trailing by 22 points, Mark Williams had to clear the table just to tie the score, then win a black ball decider to claim the championship. Facing Hendry at the peak of his powers, the young Welshman played with relentless grit. After 18 hard-fought frames, he dragged the match to a 9-9 tie, forcing a winner-takes-all final frame. Perfect position. The cue ball traveled 2 cushions and landed perfectly on the black. Williams had not yet earned his famous golden left-hander nickname, but his left-handed cue work was already masterful. He potted the black to level the score at 56 apiece, and the Wembley Conference Centre erupted. No one expected the 23-year-old to push Hendry into a decisive black ball shootout. As the decider got underway, even the confident Hendry refused to take any careless risks. This single black ball carried a £145,000 winner's prize. After all, both players traded tight safety shots, leaving the black and cue ball glued to opposite cushions. Williams looked visibly fired up. Beyond the trophy and huge prize money, the chance to beat a living legend had him fully amped. The bold young contender went straight for a risky cross-double. He missed by a narrow margin, but his fearless, aggressive approach had the entire crowd roaring. The only flaw was the cue ball's final position, which left a clear opening for Hendry. The young Williams paid the price for his overambitious shot, and returned to his seat chalking his cue furiously to calm his nerves. Under normal circumstances, Hendry would never miss a chance this straightforward. But to the crowd's collective gasp, the black rattled the jaws and stayed out. Williams, who had already accepted defeat, suddenly saw a path back into the match. By this stage, the contest was about far more than just technical skill. Both the seasoned Hendry and the rookie Williams carried enormous pressure from the crowd and the historic stakes. Years later, Hendry admitted he missed that black because the arena atmosphere was so overwhelmingly intense. Williams refused to hold back after his lucky break, and immediately went for another full-table cross-double. Unfortunately, this bold attempt also fell short. Thankfully for him, both the cue ball and black finished tight against the cushion, leaving no easy opening for Hendry. On any other day, Hendry would have opted for a safety shot to wait for a better chance, but Williams' back-to-back bold attempts riled the Emperor of Snooker, and he began playing far more aggressively himself. It was an insane attempt. If he had potted this 3-cushion middle pocket double, the win would have gone down in snooker history. Sadly for Hendry, his risky shot missed and left a huge opening. For a player famous for his pinpoint long pot accuracy, this shot should have been routine for Williams. Hendry slouched back into his seat dejected, with no idea the wildest twists of the match were still to come. With a match-winning chance right in front of him, Williams took the shot without hesitation, but nerves and excitement threw off his aim, and the black somehow rattled the pocket and stayed out. As the black settled right on the pocket edge, the young Williams looked absolutely devastated. As frustrated as he was certain Hendry would never waste a second chance this easy. Hendry felt the same way. He stared at the table like a seasoned hunter closing in on his prey, even licking his lips in anticipation. In his mind, the title was already his. It was absolutely unbelievable. No one saw another miss coming, and the crowd erupted in total shock. What do you think? Was this a genuine miss from Hendry, or did he intentionally go easy on the young challenger? Whatever the truth, Hendry never returned to his absolute peak after this miss. This Masters tournament was the turning point. The old era belonged to the Emperor, but the future belonged to the class of 1975. When Williams finally potted the match-winning black, the young challenger claimed his first ever Masters title. He also proved to the world that he had what it took to compete with the sport's all-time greats. The 23-year-old Mark Williams lifted the Masters trophy high. The working-class kid from rural Wales had arrived, and his legendary snooker career was only just beginning.